In this video, we are going to take a look at the array modifier. Basically, all it does is it makes an array of your starting object. So here my starting object was 1 cube, and you'll see that I've made it so I can have, as many cubes as I want, right? You can do a lot of neat little tricks there. So here's how we do it. So if you're starting with a brand new file, all you basically do is just take your object, you go to the modifiers, add modifier, go for array. You'll see the count by default here, set at 2. I'll just set this to 6. And then your two options to decide on the spacing of the arrayed items is here. You can have relative offset or a constant offset. Constant, it's a nice one. You just sort of say every object start at a certain distance, right? So I'm saying the x direction, so it's doing it in the x-axis direction. Notice if these were shaped more like stairs, you could do little tricks like a little bit of X and a little bit of Z between each one, and you'll see quickly it starts to form little shapes that may be useful to you. There's some other options here we'll talk about later. We won't quite do yet, but this is the most basic use of the modifier, right? You can sort of do neat little shapes. If you're totally done with the modifier and you know you're never going to fine tune it, you love the mesh, that's when you hit apply. And once you hit apply, the modifier is gone, and your object, when you go into edit mode, that is your object now. So this isn't a whole bunch of cubes. This is the one cube object, and this is its mesh. So yes, even though it's not connected at all the vertices and edges and everything, this is the mesh for this one single object. So object mode and tab mode, you're now editing all this stuff. So that's the basics. If you ever find yourself doing a lot of the same thing, consider the array modifier. Notice here's example like picket fence, right? All the things go pretty repetitive. Build one little part and just array it out, and it builds all of them for you. Other good examples, you may do like a railway track or some sort of path. Very repetitive, right? The same things repeating over and over. This building, every floor looks pretty well the same from this point up. Make one of the floors, array modify it up. Anyways, you'll find the uses for it. That's the basic use. Thanks for watching.